What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. It is the 16th day of April, and here we are at about $442. Roughly 10 hours and 40 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you all for being here. We are putting up a bit of a fight, and yesterday we did come down to that $428 level, but we haven't gone any lower. We found support, we moved up, we're back up here. It really does seem as though this double bottom is working out exactly as intended, relatively speaking. And we should being the key word here, should be moving up to this $480 level pretty soon, I would assume. I wouldn't assume that it's going to take too long at all. And probably, if not by the end of this week, it's the 16th now. The end of this week is literally on the 19th. If not by the end of this week, then sometime next week. If we are to take out this low, if we do go below about 427 bucks, 428 bucks there, then it's quite possible that this is not a double bottom and that we do see a lower low. We could very well see a lower low. We're not out of the woods yet, in other words, is all I'm saying here. So let's get into the short-term stuff, see if we can decipher this a little bit, and then we'll go from there. 1 hour time frame, looking at this, $443, moving up a little bit, nice. Not a whole lot of volume, but we don't really need volume yet. We don't need volume until we're breaking out. The RSI, in my opinion, I could take it or leave it here. Getting overbought's nice, and then we shot down to the oversold zone, which is not nice. Rejecting the overbought zone is not nice either. As long as we're getting lower highs, not nice. But if we can get overbought, might be good. I think we're really waiting on Bitcoin. Bitcoin might be the dictator here. The stochastics are a bit separated, aren't they? The blue line is separated from the orange line, and that doesn't normally bode well for the price action, right? Like imagine here we're pumping, we're getting excited, maybe we go up, maybe we go down. The blue line's very far away from the orange line, and well, we crashed afterwards. There was a time here where the blue line was pretty far away from the orange line, and then we consolidated. The orange line had time to catch up, and we actually moved up afterwards. It's not that this means death and destruction, but it's just a thought. We might be right on the edge of that. If and when we get above $445, we need more volume to come in. That will substantiate the claim that we are moving higher to 480 or above. And right now, I don't mind the RSI. I don't mind the stochastics either. But there's just some signs that have yet to fully develop, that have yet to play out, and I want to see how they go. The MACD is bullish overall. It's hard to be bearish on this 1 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame here, looking at this, the RSI, it is bearish overall. We are at the points where we've typically found resistance. I'm not drawing the straightest line, but if we used a straight line instead, you can see that we have been kind of sloping down with this while consistently getting oversold, not getting overbought really at all. That is bearish. We're in a more bullish posturing here, but that can change quickly. And if we take out this low, well, again, the idea that we return back down to these lows or lower definitely comes back to mind, or comes to mind. If we're looking at this on the stochastics are very bullish, very, very bullish. We haven't been this consistently overbought, bouncing off the 50. We haven't seen this type of behavior in well over a month at this point. The only thing is it's quite bullish, and we're not really doing anything. Like, what has that gotten us? It hasn't really gotten us anywhere. The MACD does have bearish divergence. We're at a point of contention. Again, I'm not thinking that this means death and like sub $400 levels, but this could mean prices lower than this low, which could mean prices below these lows as well, which means we go below 420, maybe 410, something like that, or just above $400. We get that lower low fake out, and then we move up. None of this range really has been behaving the way that I would have expected it to. So it's really, really hard to say, especially whenever you're chopping sideways like this. It's hard to get a clear read from your indicators. But again, strong readings in the stochastics, not really strong reactions in the price. Not so much strong readings in the RSI, though we're in a more bullish posturing. The MACD is crossing above the zero, but again, that strong reading there, but you didn't really get anything from it. It has me concerned. It definitely has me concerned. I'm sticking with the upside. I have my doubts. And if we get below $428, we will assume that we do see lower prices, but not below 400, just something that's below 420, whatever that might be. I don't really have anything else to say. think there's anything else to say. Stochastics are getting to a point on the daily time frame we're about to either get overbought, which would be really good, or reject the overbought zone and come down, which might be bad. We're resetting on the daily time frame. You had some bullish divergence on your MACD, and we're green now for the second day in a row. Let's see how this develops. Maybe it takes another week. This next week really could provide a nice bounce, and maybe even a nicer bounce than taking us to 480. Maybe we go up above $500 again. Or this could be the point of contention at which, we really start to break out to the downside. It would be interesting to see. I have a feeling by the end of the month, we're going to know one way or another. This is not going to take much time to make happen. We do have lower highs here, and we have higher highs in the RSI, and we have higher highs in the stochastics. That is hidden bearish divergence. You're at a point to reject here on the RSI. Stochastics are getting to a point to reject very soon. By the end of this week, we'll be there. And the MACD, if it moves up a little bit, will also be at a point to reject at the 0. So there's a lot of interference. Even above us here, there's this resistance that we just had right here at about 450. There's this prior support here at 450 that we could find as resistance, and there's all these prices back here. There's a lot of resistance ahead of us, so we have to get above that. And 450, getting above 450 would be nice, but really I think getting above 485 is what we need to flip bullish in the short term. Until then, we're in limbo. It's the same old stuff. We'll wait for results. It'll probably take, if not the next few days, then something will happen next week that'll be a little bit more determinant in what direction we go. I have nothing else to say. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Take care. I'm sticking with the upside for now. But I am skeptical. Take care. Bye-bye.